It was an argument that investigators say escalated as quickly as it started. 36-year-old Ronald Green, accused of fighting over a fare for his hacking business and then opening fire. And while he's now on the run, police say he hasn't gone very far. It happened back in February, here in the parking lot of this West Baltimore grocery store, where police say two men were operating an unlicensed taxi service, also known as hacking.
They go out mostly at local supermarkets, shopping centers, malls, or just anywhere around town. And they'll operate as if they are a licensed taxi cab, picking up customers to and fro and taking them wherever they need to go.
The illegal service is well known in Baltimore and is often very territorial, which investigators say may have been the main driver of a fight over a fare that ended with one of the drivers pulling out a gun and opening fire.
There was no escalation, there was no yelling and fighting and pushing and shoving. It was, I had what I had to say, you had what you had to say, I'm going to pull a gun out and try to kill you. That's a dangerous situation to deal with.
Tony Gause is a senior inspector with the U.S. Marshal Service.
That's the shootings that don't result in a death.
He says the man who they believe pulled the trigger is 36-year-old Ronald Green.
Someone that can go from zero to I'm going to attempt to kill you in an instant is a very dangerous individual.
The victim was shot in the neck, treated by EMTs, and survived. The marshals say Green fled right after, and they believe he's still right here in Baltimore, possibly still hacking to get by.
What does that say about somebody who shoots somebody in broad daylight and then just goes about their business?
It's very brazen. It's like free will. Like, I did it and I have no remorse for it. I did it. There's no issue for it. He does know that we're looking for him. He knows that we're actively looking for him. It's just very careless, and I did it, and what are you going to do about it?
While investigators say Green may believe nothing has changed, their search for him has only ramped up. Green has deep ties to West Baltimore, where he was born and raised. But the marshals say he also has family in South Baltimore's Cherry Hill neighborhood.
He's just hiding somehow, some way.
And as Green continues to try to hide out in plain sight, the marshals say they now need the public's help, which in a city like Baltimore can often be hard to find.
A lot of people are reluctant to speak up. Why should people speak up in this case?
We're hoping that that'll change, because that same individual that you don't want to call in about is the same individual that may use that violence if provoked or irritated or aggravated against you.
The fear is they could act again.
As we can see with this situation, without remorse, not a care in the world, this act of violence, and just still operate as if nothing ever took place.
Take a good look again. Ronald Green is 36 years old. You can see in this photo he has longer hair, but the marshals say he may have recently cut that off and could look more like this right now. He's known to have facial hair, as you can see, as well as that prominent tattoo around his neck. Green also goes by a number of aliases, including the nickname Bam and this name, Tavon Towson. As we've said, Green has deep roots in West Baltimore and is known to hang out around McCullough Street. So if you know where he can be found, please call the U.S. Marshal Service. This is their number right there. A reminder to you tonight, your tips can remain anonymous, and the U.S. Marshals are offering up a $2,500 reward for his arrest and conviction. I'm Dan Lamparello, Fox 45 News.